Let's go!
Meitenkun? This was the character I saw very little of in KOF 14. I'm actually kind of surprised that he was this early of announcement, because we have the sort of very unique KOF 14 characters that are being announced now, which is kind of weird, right? I would have definitely liked to see what Kyo is doing or something like that, but instead we get the Sleepy Boy. But from what I have already heard from some brief impressions on Twitter, is that SNK seems to definitely have heard what a lot of the criticisms were from last week's trailer, which is great, right? The thing that I think fighting game fans want the most, because this is a genre where a lot of devs sometimes bigger game devs sometimes don't listen to fans, have made a difference. We're gonna judge it based on that, because all I want to see is some gameplay mechanics. I'm not super curious on what the hell Sleepy Boy is gonna do. What I'm curious of is what is going to be carried over from KOF 14, what other classic KOF stuff is going to be in there, much less what new mechanics are they going to be putting into this thing that are at least core and base mechanics. So let's flip through this frame by frame, watch it first, and let's find out.
Meitenkun.
Meitenkun. This character model looks quite good. Wow. Wow, game looks great. Holy crap. How does it look so much better than... Maybe it's the lighting? Wait a minute. Jesus, this kid reminds me of Shun D. So is it dramatically like
all expectations?
Have my expectations been completely shattered? No. But it's a trailer that doesn't hurt my eyes and my brain, right? That's the most important part. My eyes and my brain don't hurt. So that's good. And next impression, game looks good. Fuck all y'all that think that looks bad. Fuck all y'all, right? The game in the previous trailer had some arguable issues with visuals, right? I am willing to give things credit where credit is due. Stage look great, characters look great, animations look fantastically polished and shit. Cool, right? Fixing a lot of problems that some of the previous stuff might have already established, which is great. Now comes the review. What is in here? So just normal demonstrations. I think that's a super. Normal confirms. Yo, wait, what? Yo, hold on a second. I think this is the most important part. Let's slow this down. What does he do here? He's using an EX outside of, what, max mode? Right? And then it's like special to special cancel? Is that what's going on here? Let me see again. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like, to me, it looks like you're getting EX moves outside of max mode, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, I only really played the game for a couple of days over a year ago. That's similar to KOF 13, because you did not get just EX moves out of nowhere. I can tell you, because in KOF 14, all my confirms were some basic bitch combos, and then eventually you get max mode and you get crazy shit. 13, I don't mean has EX moves, because 14 has EX moves, right? But KOF 13 had EX moves in without max mode, right? Just in neutral. So if you were just playing the game, at any point you can use your meter on an amplified move, an EX move, right? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, I don't think max mode is necessary, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they might actually be able to make just as an engaging game if instead of max mode just give you access to this stuff in some way throughout all the gameplay, right? But maybe not. We'll see. It's really gonna depend on what they do. I mean, I like max mode because it leads to hype shit. The final character gets access to like the hypest shit as a result, so I think that's cool. But I think having access to EX moves and just better combo opportunities outside of max mode is dope. Let's go through this really fast just to see what else is going on. Wait, was that a CD? Oh, this is a CD right here, Okay, so CD attacks, right? Pressing C and D at the same time causes wall bounce. I think KOF 14 did that. I think that's set up for like crazy corner mix-ups in KOF 14. CDs causing wall splats are back, and they're not just like amped hits or something like that, like some of the older games. Granted, I don't have a ton of experience with the older games, but I remember it feeling a lot different in KOF 14 in general. So wall sticks is specifically KOF 14. Okay. CDs just stands for pressing the A, B, C, D, the C and the D button at the same time. That's all it means. It's been a while since I played KOF 14, but I'm kind of looking forward to jumping back into it with maybe better online through Parsec. So whatever this is most likely a super, right? I doubt that this is a universal gameplay mechanic. Whoever played Sleepy Boy in KOF 14, tell me if this is a super or not. It is. Okay. So this is a super in KOF 14. Okay. I pretty much saw this character announced in KOF 14, and then I never saw anyone play him ever again. The stage looks great. I think the only thing it's like missing is characters in the background or something like that. So it's showing like normal confirms, you know, confirms off lights and stuff like that, which is going to be big parts of building up your meter. That's a great throw. So this looks to be his command normal, just to sort of break this down. When he gets to the right corner over here, standing normal, command normal, EX attack, cancel the EX attack, or not really cancel. It looks like it's almost a link into palm or into forward rush. And then he gets to do even more shit because he's canceling that into super. So it's a link. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dope. I think so. Nothing specifically new, right? Doing EX moves in a regular situation, a general neutral situation, is not unique to KOF 15, right? That's a thing from KOF 13 technically, and it's also adopting some aspects from KOF 14. CDs acting the way they do. So it's kind of, there's only so much we're really pulling from this. We're getting some stuff gameplay-wise, which is nice. There's at least something to sort of speculate and discuss, but they haven't actually shown any new core mechanics. There's no brand new shit that is KOF 15 specific that is happening in the game right now, which isn't a bad thing, but at the same time, it's interesting, right? It's interesting to see what they're carrying over from older KOFs as well as the last one. Team China, team member likely next week, most likely. Oh, third Team China, that's true. Who's the last character from Team China that it could possibly be? Tung is the old man, right? Well, that's Shen. I think I'm thinking of Shen. Damn, dude, that'd be fucking dope. That would be fucking dope if Shen is next week. That would make a lot of people really happy. I mean, I played Shen in KOF 13 for the very brief time frame that I did play it, but Shen's a popular character, right? And you know why he's popular? Bitch is fun. Bitch is Unga McBunga, man, with a bionic arm, quote unquote, bionic arm, and was easily one of the better new characters that was in KOF 13. He wasn't new in 13. When did Shen first come out? He's from Maximum Impact? Wait, KOF 2003, is that Maximum Impact? 2003 and 11 are actually tag games. Funky. I personally hope it's Shen, you know? If they're gonna round up the, or round out the region teams in that way, I think between Duo and Yan, like they'd be, I think if Shen is obviously the more popular character. But he does not have a 3D model, right? He does not have a 3D model from KOF 14. Yeah, that's true. Even if he doesn't hit Team China, he can be somewhere else. It's my personal hope that they start getting kind of creative with the other SNK character choices. Nakaruru was pretty interesting in 14, but with the success of Samurai Showdown, I think I said Haomaru would have been like, oh man, it would have been great if Haomaru made it into this game. I kind of hope it might actually be cooler characters like Genjiro or Hanzo, maybe even Ukyo. Maybe an actual Team Sam show would be pretty great. Shiki, Ukyo, Haomaru. Pretty good fucking balance. Imagine like getting, you know, those characters from Sam Show that are already very limited in what they can do, and then putting them in a game like KOF 15 suddenly where they have access to way more mobility tools and way more interesting combo mechanics and things like that, because Sam Show is a specifically kind of limited sort of game with what the characters can do, and that's like the point of it. Damn, dude, imagine them showing up in this shit. Oh, Darlie. Fuck. They would definitely do Darlie immediately. Yeah, I personally think Darlie's almost a lock because she was a super popular new character, right? She's actually new to Sam Show. You're done. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for anyone else that wanted any other female character. I think it would actually go to Darlie. The problem is I want Team Sam Show now and we're not gonna get it. You would think catering a little bit to the Samurai Showdown audience would make sense, because Samurai Showdown 2019 Samurai Showdown is actually one of the best-selling SNK games ever. If not, I think it is their best individual selling fighting game. Sam Show did very well for SNK. What if we get a Tekken guest? Fuck. Really? All I want is Team Gauro. We can have Team Fatal Fury, right? We're allowed to have Team Fatal Fury. But for the love of sweet Jesus, give us Team Gauro. Put the pirate chick in there. Put Rock in there. Put Butt in there. Fuck, man. Here's my prediction. I think KOF 15 is going to launch with at least 50 characters. At least 50 characters. And that's the start. I think by the time the game is potentially done, they could be reaching 70. I believe a lot of these shatter your expectations things are here because it's going to be how many characters are in there, because they are specifically taking assets from KOF 14 and then repurposing them for this game, which is what they absolutely should do. And that's not a bad thing, because a lot of you guys have issues with KOF 14. The game does not animate poorly. The characters later on get much better looking, you know? As soon as some of the DLC characters start showing up, shit looks very good. KOF 14 at launch came with what? 40? And then they eventually expanded. It was like 40 or 45, and they eventually expanded to 65, 66. Dude, 14 launched with 50 characters. It's a lock. It's an absolute lock. KOF 15 will absolutely have over 50 characters at launch. I think it's a guarantee. This is a 3v3 fighting game, and KOF is notorious for having big rosters, and they already did a shit ton of work on the previous game. Here's the other thing. These dudes are releasing seemingly a character trailer per week right now. And there might be bigger updates, you know, every few months. So if we're getting 4 trailers, if this game comes out in November, right, predictably, if it comes out 10 months from now, and we get 4 trailers per month, 1 per week, that's at least 40 fucking trailers, at least 40 characters, and there might actually be team reveals later on. So it kind of starting to make sense. I think the at least is 40, like at least is 40, but I think it's launching with 50. Maybe even more.